Welcome back. This is John Locke, and today I'm answering a question that came in, and this is, what is the best domain name extension for SEO? Or does Google have a preference for domain name extensions? Is there certain ones that seem to do better? Now, when I say top-level domain extensions, what I'm talking about is .com, .net, .org, .edu, and those original top-level domains had meaning assigned to them. For example, .com was supposed to be for companies, .net was supposed to be for networks like internet companies, .org was supposed to be for nonprofits, and .edus were supposed to be for educational facilities like a school, university, college. So this particular person was asking about the .io versus .com for technology companies. Now, the top-level domain, the domain extension really doesn't have a direct impact on SEO. Google will rank whatever site is up there. However, I think a lot of people are most accustomed to looking for a .com if you have a business or a company. If you have a nonprofit, a .org would probably be most acceptable. Obviously, if you have a school, you're going to have a .edu. But in recent years, there's been a lot of new domain extensions that have cropped up. There's all kinds of them. There's a whole laundry list of different ones. And I think the whole reason is, part of it, I think, is for the domain registrars in order to sell more of these. But no, I mean, if it was me, I'm just going to use the .com. If you're a technology company, if you want to use .io, that's perfectly fine. That's something that is caught on and has become kind of a trend or a pattern. So, I mean, people are used to seeing that. But as far as what people are looking for, I think a .com is always going to have a little bit more trust for the consumer than something like a .online or a .info or a .xyz. You know, if you get my meaning, it's something that they're used to seeing, and that's what I would consider. It doesn't have any effect on the search rankings, but it has an effect on the consumer, probably subconsciously. They're probably thinking, I'm used to seeing a .com. If something's like a .info, maybe I'm going to have just a moment's hesitation of judging this site and maybe thinking that it might be something different than what it is. Now, the second question that comes in is it in your SEO benefit to buy all the variations of your .com? So you're going to buy, if you buy your brand name .com and you buy your brand name .net, .org, .info, .us, is that going to have an effect? So again, the answer is no. This is something that the domain registrars urge you to do because, again, it's just more domains that you're buying. I don't think most of the domain companies actually make that much money on selling domains. It's actually a loss leader in a lot of cases. I know lots of people who own, seriously, hundreds of domains that are all basically locking it up from their competitors. They're basically getting the domain names, and they have any variations of their brand name. I know a few people who do this. And again, it's not anything that's going to help you SEO-wise. You can redirect 1,000 domains that you've bought to your main domain. It's not going to help you in any way, shape, or form. All you're really doing is keeping a competitor from buying a variation on your brand name, which, again, if you're a serious competitor, you probably have better things to do than that. I mean, so all it is really is a way for the domain name companies to get you to buy more. It's a suggestion. I don't think it actually does anything for their revenue either. They don't make a ton of money. They might make a few pennies on each domain each year. They don't make a lot of money on those. They want you to buy all the other services like email and SSLs and hosting and things like that. So I hope that answers this question. Buy a .com, don't overthink it. My name is John Locke. My business is Lockdown Design and SEO, and I'm here on a daily basis giving SEO tips and advice. If you have a question, put it in the comments below. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. And until next time, peace.